Okay, so we're going to get into gear now, and people love gear talk, right? So what were your favorite and least favorite pieces of gear? And we'll get into this later too. If you're going to do another trail, what would you change up? Would you change anything up for your next experience on trail?
All right, let's start by the least favorite, maybe.
Okay.
I loved my sleeping pad when I started with. It was a Nemo Tensor. I loved it. It was perfect. But it has a manufacturing defect, which make big bubbles. I had like a bump in the middle of the bag and then a big pillow, and it started like popping out. So Nemo replaced it to me, but they were like, there was not any more in stock. So they sent me the long and wide instead. So it was so heavy and so bulky and so long to inflate. I mean, every night I kept it the whole way from Kennedy Meadow South. When I exchanged it, I kept the big one until the end because, it's free and I had it. But it was so big and so long to inflate. I mean, I was laughing alone in my tent at night because it took all the space. And I have a Z-Pack duplex. That's a pretty big tent. But this one was huge. It took all the space. I mean, I had a queen bed in my tent. I'd call it my princess mattress. It was too big. So it's like a kind of love-hate situation. But yeah, I still have it. But if I would do it again, I will definitely change it for a smaller one, like the THRU-r or more light and small one. So yeah, that was the worst piece of gear. Not my fault, but
Right. That sounds luxurious, but also a pain to carry and blow up, like you're saying, takes up space.
Yeah, once it was inflated, it was great, but oh my God, so long. Yep.
Yeah. Oh God, I can imagine. So what was your favorite or multiple favorite pieces of gear?
The big one is my quilt. I mean, it's my safe blanket. I love it so much. I switched to quilt on the PCT because I started with a sleeping bag, like a duvet sleeping bag from Marmo, but it was not warm enough. It was like a 20-degree. And in Warner Spring, which I renamed Warmer Spritz, whatever, for anecdotes. But so in Warmer Spritz, I changed my sleeping bag for Enlightened Equipment quilt, a 10-degree quilt, which I love. I mean, it's my safety at night. It's my big safety blanket. It's so warm and cozy. Even during like heat waves, I didn't mind. I was just sleeping on it halfway inside. I mean, you can just cover yourself like a blanket. So yeah, definitely my favorite piece of gear.
Yeah, we have a similar story. I started on the PCT with a just like a normal sleeping bag from REI. And then on the CDT, I switched over to a quilt, an Enlightened Equipment quilt. Same thing. I will never go back. It's lighter.
It's such a game changer.
Total game changer. And then like you're saying too, I have a 10-degree as well. If you get hot, you can just kind of open it up. You don't have to like unzip the thing and then like, I don't know, it's less awkward.
Yeah, you're not all twisted inside. I mean, and you have space to move at night. I love this. This design.
Yeah, so we both are in the Enlightened Equipment camp there.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so if you would do another trail again, would you make any change ups? Like, would you swap anything out? So like you were saying for your sleeping pad, you might switch to a thermarest. Is there anything else that you would swap out?
Oh, I would definitely swap my spork to a spoon because it's so useless to have the little I mean, I don't need a spork. I don't need a fork. So why not just have like a spoon to shovel food in your mouth? I mean, I don't need little teeth. I mean, it's useless. So this I will change. I would change my electronic setup as well. I had two 10K charger, one from Anchor, which is really reliable, and the other one was a Nightcore, which is okay reliable, but I'm still debating. So I'll do my research, but I still don't know if I carry my big Anchor that I love, but it's bulky, or the lighter one, but they can break easily. So still debating on that, but I may optimize that in the future.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. And the spork thing is such a great thing to bring up. I never thought about that, but I switched from a spork to just like a long handled spoon.
Oh yeah.
The best thing ever. Like, cause you can shovel everything in your mouth quickly.
It carries more food at once. I mean, And if you eat a soup, it doesn't leak out. I mean, that's a spoon is perfect.
Spoon all the way. Yeah, that's
Spoon
a
all the
great.
way.
That's never come up on this show yet, so that's a great one.
Mm.
Love it.